Weeks into the pandemic, health officials confirmed what many Iranians feared. The coronavirus had been spreading through the population undetected since January, the month before the parliamentary election. There is little doubt now the election contributed to the spread of the virus. Days after the first cases were confirmed in the city of Qom on February 19th, Iran's deputy health minister showed obvious symptoms during a media briefing, later confirming he was infected. In the days that followed, COVID-19 spread quickly through the ranks of government. Still, President Hassan Rouhani initially downplayed the crisis. During the first meeting of a task force he set up to respond to the outbreak, he predicted the emergency would be over in a matter of days.
Iran's enemies are plotting to scare our society and push the country towards a shutdown. As of Saturday, everything should return to normal.
2 months in, the government reports thousands are dead and tens of thousands infected. Iran has asked the International Monetary Fund for a $5 billion emergency loan to fight the virus. The government here says the White House is blocking it. Since day one of the outbreak, Iran's leaders have had to weigh shutdowns for the sake of public health against the cost to an economy stifled by U.S. sanctions. Foreign Minister Javad Zarif has described America's maximum pressure campaign as an economic siege that makes it more difficult for Iran to do its part to fight the global spread of the virus, something that he says could make COVID-19 a forever pandemic.
Even amid this pandemic, the U.S. government has vengefully refused to lift its unlawful and collective punishment, making it virtually impossible for us to even buy medicine and medical equipment.
The Trump administration reimposed economic sanctions after pulling out of the nuclear deal in 2018. Health experts have warned the coronavirus remains a serious public threat. But by order of the president, life begins to return to normal in parts of Iran this week. The capital, Tehran, the economic engine of the country, is expected to see businesses reopen by the end of April. It's a country where small and medium enterprise make up a bulk of the economy, and financial experts have warned President Rouhani prolonged closures will make social unrest and street protests inevitable. Iran's government is making a desperate choice at a time of a global crisis, the health and safety of its people versus the well-being of its economy. It's a decision that many Iranians say the country could afford to put off if it wasn't for the economic pressure from U.S. sanctions. Zein, Basravi, Al Jazeera, Tehran.